My name is Thomas. My research area is on plasma medicine for infections. I study cold plasma and how that affects infections. So it's really visual, which makes for great presentations, first off. And we use a bunch of devices over in the School of Physics. We even have guys in engineering making devices. But really what we do is we want to see how that affects sort of infection control. It's very easy to compare a postdoc, I think, to how people felt during their PhD. Really enjoyed my postdoc position over a PhD position. I think largely because you're involved in so many more projects. You have ownership of not just one project, which could be going good or bad, but you have over 4 or 5 different projects, and that really adds this whole nice breadth of what you can explore. When I work with people, not just in pharmacy, but we work with people in chemistry and biology and physics, of course, and that's something you don't really get to do as much as a PhD student, so I really enjoy that part of it. I'm an incredibly nosy person, so I love to see like different labs and rooms here, Queens, but anywhere across the world, and I think doing a postdoc gives you not just the sort of authority to do that, but you have that sort of recognition you're an expert in your area, so it's been wonderful to do that. I have actually found at Queen's, it's an open door, it's like pushing an open door. If you go looking for help, you're not really long finding it. Academic staff here are really supportive. I guess for me, the most recent example would be when I was applying for a fellowship. I had support from the postdoctoral center straight away. I had Research Enterprise email me for updates. I had academics reaching out, and it was like the news of it spread like wildfire because people were really excited to help. And that's something that I think you don't get at other universities. So what sticks out for me was my very first, I feel like I've been at Queen's for a long time saying this, but when I was a summer student, we did some work on this algae, which had antimicrobial properties. And I didn't know anything about antimicrobial activity, but I was really excited about using natural products and going out. And so we had a really fun day. We basically went and we literally went to the beach of Bangor, collected a bunch of algae, where a professor and biologist wrote on a back of an envelope, a map, here's where you're going to find this. We took a car, we drove to the spot, came back to the lab about 3 or 4 o'clock. We put on a bit of agar with some MRSA, and next day we had this like little zone of inhibition around it. And I was like, wow, oh my God, that's so cool. I was like, so for me, that always, for me, because I think the start of my research journey was that little zone of inhibition, and it felt so real, like you're literally going out to the field, and like I've been to that beach many times, and that algae is still there.